Let me ask you a dangerous question. Who controls your emotions? You or the person who triggered you? Because the ancient masters say something shocking. The one who reacts first is the one who loses. Instant reaction turns you into a remote controlled puppet. And the world loves puppets. They are predictable, manipulatable, snackable. But you're going to learn a forgotten art today: emotional sovereignty, the power to not react first, the superpower that turns ordinary people into legends. Why do we explode, snap, shout, lash out, even when we know we shouldn't? Science has a word for it: amygdala hijack. That tiny almond shaped blob in your brain is like an old fashioned security guard, jumpy, paranoid, and always hitting the alarm button. When someone insults you or challenges you, your amygdala screams, "Emergency, fight now." And your rational prefrontal cortex, PFC, says, "Bro, calm down." But by then, the damage is done. This is why the ancient world insisted on never reacting first, because the first reaction is almost always biological, not intentional. What if I told you the solution is just one breath away? This is the technique older than the pyramids, the sacred gap, the moment between trigger and response. When someone pushes your emotional button, your mind wants to sprint. But if you don't sprint, the whole trap collapses. Powerful people, CEOs, monks, warriors, negotiators all practice this one secret. They pause, not forever, just long enough to stop being biological and start being strategic. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The sacred gap is that moment when you take back the throne. And then comes the second technique, my favorite, the fortress of silence. You know what scares manipulative people the most? Not anger, not yelling, but silence. Because silence cannot be controlled. Silence cannot be predicted. Silence forces the other person to face themselves. Try this. Next time someone throws drama at you, stop. Look at them. Say nothing. Let your stillness be louder than their noise. Suddenly they start adjusting. They start explaining. They start feeling uncomfortable. You regain sovereignty, not by fighting, but by refusing the invitation to chaos. Let's talk about fire. There are two types: red fire or reaction. This is heat, explosion, shouting, emotional diarrhea. Red fire burns quickly and burns you the most. It ruins relationships, emails, negotiations, peace. Second, cold fire, power. Cold fire is something else. It is controlled intensity, a stillness that terrifies because it is intentional. Cold fire is the athlete training quietly for years, the monk whose gaze melts your excuses, the old warrior who doesn't need to roar. Cold fire does not waste energy on immediate battles. It converts emotion into fuel for long term victories. Now, how do you become completely unshakable? You build what the Stoics call the inner citadel, a fortress inside you made of principles, not reactions. Think of it like this: external world is uncontrollable. Internal world is sovereign territory. When you build your citadel with clear rules, it will not react first. It will not let others pull my strings. And it will not trade peace for ego battles. You stop being a leaf in the wind. You become the tree. Don't let your emotions rule over you. Subdue your chaos and organize your soul. That is your citadel. This philosophy teaches something radical. A sovereign mind cannot be emotionally kidnapped. And once you stop reacting first, something magical happens. People respect you more, manipulators avoid you, stress decreases, clarity increases, decisions become sharper, and your life stops swinging like a pendulum. You become untouchable, not because nothing affects you, but because nothing commands you. Let's make it real. Someone insults you, old you explodes, new you, sacred gap, the pause, cold fire, and they lose interest. Someone cuts you in traffic, old you, horn orchestra, new you, inner citadel, not worth renting my peace. A relative makes a snide remark, old you, argument festival, new you, fortress of silence. They talk themselves into embarrassment. Boss sends you a rude email. Old you, angry reply. New you, cold fire. Respond tomorrow professionally and you win. Every situation becomes a battlefield where you choose the rules. So, what is the ancient rule? Never react first. Pause. Convert fire. Guard your peace. Act with intention, not impulse. That is how you reclaim your mind, your dignity, your peace, your power. And the bonus secret, meditation and pranayams help. The beautiful pranayam taught in the art of living called Sudarshana Kriya immensely help to regain your control. My friend, your age doesn't matter. Your emotional sovereignty starts today. This is Sri from 60 Plus Crazy, where we redefine age, wisdom, and power. Like this video, share it with someone who reacts too fast, and comment below, I claim my sovereignty. See you in the next motivational shockwave. Bye bye.